The depth of fear is pleasure. What is fear? Fear is usually a fear of losing things or losing control. The ultimate fear is the fear of death, which is the collapse of the ego, the collapse of self. The greatest fear in the world is the fear of death, and everything is a variation of the fear of death, which is the absence of ego. Now, the absence of ego can be something that's very terrifying because you're giving yourself up, but that can also be very pleasurable on the deepest spiritual level. The less we are engaged in our ego, the more we actually experience pleasure. I'll give you a very simple example. You're in a concert and you're hearing music. If you're observing yourself listening to the music, then there's a separation between you and the music that's being played. There's the experience that you're having, and you're the experiencer that's watching yourself having this experience. That's the ego analyzing what you're experiencing. The depth of pleasure is the collapse of self into something that's greater than self. So pleasure is the highest form of the absence of ego. So imagine that you don't have an ego. Let it go. Say, okay, the worst thing is going to happen, theoretically. And so what? I have this ego story that I'm holding on to, and partially it's part of my life, but it's still my ego. And imagine if I could let go of everything, what would that experience be? And that can lead a person from a place of fear of the loss of self, which can be transformed on a very deep level into something that's very pleasurable. In Hebrew it's called dveikut, which is unity with Hashem.